I didn't cherry pick. I didn't say, oh, I want to go to 140 and I want to fight a guy that's a tune-up fight or somebody that's going to get me ready for this challenge. I just went up to 140. I said, let me get the Ring Magazine champion. Let's fight that guy. Let's fight the guy that's the guy. And all that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion.
Today is chest, triceps, a little bit of shadow boxing with some weights. Keep the ligaments and everything loose. A little bit of forearms to finish it off. Nothing too intense like others. We don't need that. Later today, we're gonna go boxing, but prior to that, we're gonna go recover. Go see Dr. Dennis in Miami Lakes. Head over there, go get readjusted.
Every day is a learning experience. So when he's in there, he's just focused, you know? And when I see him focus, every time I know that he has somebody, I always tell him, you already figured him out. You know, that's like letting him know, have fun. From now on, just have fun.
Greatness doesn't announce itself. It shows up ready. And Shakur Stevenson is moving through this moment like someone who's been quietly preparing for it his entire life. There's no panic in his movement, no excess energy wasted. Every step has intention. Every action serves a purpose.
Boxing. Yep. The original classic, reason why we're here type of boxing.
Back out. Double jab. 1, 2.
When it comes to it, like boxing is pretty much all mentality. It's all mental. Are you mentally prepared with the audience? Are you mentally gonna be prepared with the certain punch selection? There's things that I also gotta train as well. There's things that I have to maintain as well. Those are things that I have to work on within myself. It's a muscle. And it's a muscle memory that you have to create now. If you don't create now, it can harm you.
Especially now, with Andre Ward in his corner, refining the edge for Teofimo Lopez. That detail alone speaks volumes. Ward doesn't mentor potential for show.
You know he like to work off his jab, so you handle that jab, you handle it coming forward. That's the first thing that you always want to do, man. Try to avoid that thing, man. Sparring, man. I love it, I love it. I love it, see it, see it? Right at that chest, it's coming.
He molds champions. What he's instilling in Shakur is patience, spatial control, and that championship-level calm that only surfaces when the spotlight burns hottest. We've already seen hints of it. Against Zepeda, Shakur didn't just endure pressure, he broke it down. He stayed centered while chaos crashed around him, choosing precision over panic.
Odds win fights. I don't care who you is. If we get in a physical, little wrestling match or anything in there, you gonna feel me just as much as I feel you. So.
Shakur's always been on the top level. All these guys have been looking up. So, you know, it's about time that they really find out where their place is, you know. They weren't looking up for nothing. January 31st and whatever fight after that, you know, I really think, you know, he's at the turning point in his career. It's the reason why those guys that came in on the top level were always looking up to his level because he was the only one up there.
All that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a full weight world champion.
When you place that beside Teofimo's best performances, the contrast becomes clear. Teofimo ignites in flashes. Shakur wears you down gradually, draining confidence round by round until there's nothing left to pull from. That level of control wasn't built overnight or in some glamorous gym. It traces back to his grandfather, Wally Moses, who explained it simply.
We just got through sparring. We added trying a few new little things, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's basically the same thing we've been doing. We changed the strategy, but no camp is never exactly the same. So yeah, it's just like always. Like we may try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's mainly the same things. One of the best things we have going for us when a person underestimates you, that's lovely. And that ain't the only thing he's underestimating. So we're good.
Shakur started with baseball, developing sharp hand-eye coordination early, but constant exposure to boxing pulled him in. Even as a young child, he instinctively threw punches, progressing quickly once the basics were introduced. At just 5 years old, he was given a choice, baseball or boxing. He chose the gloves without hesitation. That decision still echoes today, because right now, Shakur isn't chasing hype or headlines.
Time.
Nah,
Went on 5 extra rounds.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm still working.
And anything today that changed from like the coach's perspective, you might say that?
Nah, everything was good. Everything was on point. My coach did a good job, and I was sharp.
Thanks, man. Appreciate your time.
Hey, coach, what way you fight? 147. Thank you. As long as a bit.
He's working methodically day after day, like a machine designed to solve Teofimo Lopez piece by piece. Calculation versus confidence. And only one of those can last once the rounds pile up. Standing across from that quiet storm is Teofimo Lopez, loud, energized, smiling like someone who already sees how the story ends. This is that version of Teofimo where belief pours out of him, cracking jokes, tossing jabs outside the ring, calling Shakur a road runner. But beneath the humor, there's edge. Teofimo doesn't clown like this when he's uncertain. He does it when he's locked in. You hear it in his voice, half playful, half warning, like he's daring Shakur to move just so he can make a statement. This is the Teofimo who lives for moments like this, the one who turns pressure into momentum and doubt into fuel. He thrives in controlled chaos, operating in a space that only makes sense to him. And right beside him, as always, is Teofimo Sr., running the camp, shaping the message, reinforcing the belief. That father-son dynamic remains the engine, the heartbeat of Lopez's preparation, pushing him to trust instinct, sharpen timing, and lean fully into the explosiveness that has defined his biggest nights. This is that dangerous Teofimo lane, serious enough to grind, confident enough to joke, and stubborn enough to believe the world has misjudged him once again. And history has shown that when Teofimo starts smiling like this, talking like this, and training like this, uncertainty is no longer part of the equation. What you're facing then is a fighter who fully expects to turn the ring into his stage and force someone else to chase the moment instead.